Knatt Jones joins me now. Debbie, good Sunday morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Well, first of all, what made you decide to write this book? Maurice has read to the students in the room D183 and D184.
Well, my daughter, who is 11 years old right now, we were at the YMCA swimming, and she said, "Mama, why don't you write a book for me that I can read?" So I was like, okay. And then as an educator, I found that there was a need to have a book written for my students. I teach middle school, but a lot of my students are reading like on a third grade, fourth grade level.
Right.
So this book is on their reading level, but it's on their entrance level.
Did you have any help writing this at all?
I did. As I read the book to my students, they would tell me, "Oh, Ms. Jones."
You mean your kids helped you write
it? Yeah. They helped me with the editing, and it was all part of the teaching process.
What about the research into writing a book?
The research, this book talks about diabetes, obesity. So I did have to do some research just to make sure I could put some factual information in there. So it was a pleasure doing research for
Now, you're a teacher. Mm-hmm. You're a mother, you're a wife. Where did you find the time to write a book?
You know, I just put it in my mind to do it. I don't waste time. I ask God for help, and I just did it. I stopped making excuses, and I just did it. I just did it.
Now, what about the critics? Your critics are your students. What do they think of this?
They actually love it. And one thing about this book is that I have incorporated lessons that target the Common Core curriculum. So they're getting a math lesson, they don't even know it. They're getting an art lesson, they don't even know
well, that's the students. What about the parents and adults? What's their response been to this?
They're saying they want lawmakers to read the book, because in this book I've talked about what actually goes on in a classroom when you have kids like Maurice in the class. And I think everybody needs to have a good idea of what actually happens and how it affects the learning of everybody.
Let me just read you off the back cover of the book, folks, just to give you a soupçon of what the book's about. His exact illness is unknown, but one thing is for sure. Maurice is a mad 10-year-old boy. He is violent, full of hate. His rage is evident at home, school, and everywhere else he goes. Maurice's anger goes to a whole new level when his mother abandons him along with everyone else in the family. I think that really is a little teaser there. Now look, folks, that's where you can get the book from. It's on your screens right now. It's available at Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles, and other fine retailers nationwide. Debbie, thank you for producing such a wonderful book. Thank you for being a mother, a wife. And thanks also for being a teacher.
Yes, and I will be at Room for Dessert on July 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Where's Room for Dessert?
Room for Dessert is a new organic bakery.
Where is it?
It's on Jefferson Highway, right across from the Women's Center.
Okay, Room for Dessert, right?
Room for Dessert.
Okay, 14th, 15th of July.
Right.
Okay, we will see you there. That's Debbie Knatt Jones, author of Maurice, had read to students in room D183 and D184. Make sure you get a copy. Coming up after this commercial break, we visit with the very popular bird and